Okay. I think I have it set up correctly. So let's see.
Are you using your new?
Yeah, I want to see what you think. Here. I am sharing the screen. Just need to make sure I mute that. Oh, you probably. Hold on, I got some issues. Okay, I need to. I need to cast. I need to cast to the Xbox. All right. That should fix my display issue that you don't need to see that screen. Where the heck? There it is. Huh. Oh, shoot. I know what it is. I forgot to turn on the receiver on the Xbox. Sorry. 1 second. Let's see. Apps. Let me see if that shows up now as a. Oh, come on. Lost my controllers again. That is so annoying. And I'm here. It's like I'm trying to pair.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I put that phrase in just before I logged in. Oh, I can't get my hands. I don't know if I'm in the camera view or not, but I'm trying.
Right now it says air server.
Yeah, that's what's on the Xbox. I can't. Well, here, let me see if I can just use my hands to do what I need to do here. Close and camera. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I can't get my controllers to go. There it is. Xbox. Let's go. So hope. There we go. Okay. So now if I can just get my controllers back online, I'll be in like Flynn.
To leave and come back?
No. No, I just have to keep trying to reset these things until one kicks in.
So you did all this like animation at the bottom of the screen?
Yes, those are my images. All right, I got one hand. I need one more. And I hear a slight delay in my earphones. Hopefully you don't hear a delay on your end.
No?
Good. So this is casting to my Xbox. And then my Xbox is using my PC to process the live stream. I can't get my left controller to.
Oh, you got it. You got one.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Now let me see if I can do anything with my camera.
I'm going to try to write something into the chat. Let's see. Here. Got 3 people watching. Well, I guess one of them is me.
Yeah, and at least one or two are me, probably. Are you using YouTube or Twitch or Moonbeam? This is a good test.
And this is streaming also to Twitch?
Twitch, Moonbeam, and YouTube. Or it's supposed to, anyway. Moonbeam. Oh, I heard you. you're in a foreign language, but I heard you.
I'm in a foreign language.
Yes, I didn't set my voices. Let's see what you were in. You were in German. Every let's see here. Every platform I can set a unique voice for. So here's some test chat.
I talk in French, but it tell you tell you in English?
I'm sorry, what did you ask? If you were to type in French, it should come through in English for me.
Okay, try that.
I don't think it'll come through in English in the. I wonder what this artifact is. I don't think the text will translate, but what I hear in TTS should. There's my kitty. One of my kitties. That's an AI representation of my kitties, anyway. That was Red, who died last year, and Dieters, who died at the end of summer. Oh no, it came through in French. But Dushju said it. But yes, it came through in French.
I just said how are you?
I gotcha. I heard the hello, and that was I understood what that was, but that was about as far as I could get. But anyway, yeah, this is my month's worth of work, and
It's cool.
it's just the ticker at the bottom that you see. There's a lot more to it, but and I'm still trying to add a feature, and I need to figure out.
What was the best AI in your opinion that helped you the most?
Different ones at different times, actually.
Yeah.
It really depended. on what it was I needed done.
To me, ChatGPT gave me a good overall view of what I had to do, but Claude was the best at
Claude? Hmm.
I
But
see your mouse.
yeah, I was making a setting change, trying not to hear myself echo. Um, would you mind hitting one of the balls on the pool table, please?
Okay.
Okay, I can still hear that. Play for a couple seconds if you don't mind. Mm. Well, I'll just have to deal with the echo for now. Okay, no biggie. I only hear myself echo. It's not like I hear everything else echo, so that's good. What shall we play?
Should try Peter's work.
In billiards? Sure. Or we could play regular. Either one?
Let's play regular.
Okay.
People.
Trying to get.
Course.
Oh, hello.
Race to 3 is what we usually do.
Yeah, we've done. Yeah, 3. I don't. Oh, I guess I'm breaking? Would you rather break? Okay. All right. Well, really? Wow. Well, we're just gonna have to deal with it because I'm not gonna do something as unrealistic as hitting the rail.
I still can get a pretty decent break sometimes, but most of the time. Oops, I got a little bit lucky there. Just trying to.
It's all right. Luck is good.
Your turn.
Let's see. So I'm stripes. What happened to orbit? No, I didn't turn it off.
It seems like it's like moving you around really weirdly.
It was. I don't know what caused that. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. Oh no, I can't do that because that's right there. Um. Well, that's a good defensive play. Okay. That's all I got for that one. It's crazy. Okay.
Your turn.
It's rewatching my shot after I take.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay, unfortunately, but it's better than not having it at all.
Like sugar alarm as well.
Oh, you need to do something?
No, well, I just need to exercise the kidney. I think I'm going by it. It's just that it has orange juice. That's why it's coming up. It's just green orange juice.
Oh,
It's not the
well,
sugar.
don't pass out on me. Is it too high or is it
Too high.
would water help?
It would, I guess. I'm only at. It's not too bad. Like 10.1.
Okay. Well, do what you need to do. I'm not in any kind of hurry, so your health.
Nothing really can do. It's always. It's been going off crazy lately. They need to give me. I should be on 2 pills. They started me off on 2 pills twice a day,
Yeah.
and I did so well with them that they said, "Oh, we're gonna put you just on 1 pill twice a day instead of 2 pills twice a day."
Now you're
And ever
climbing back
since
up.
then, yeah, because I worked my diet around that, and then they changed it on me. Now it's tough every time I cheat a little. It's just
Nice shot. You should watch that on the screen. That was so smooth.
try to care.
Look at that. Blocked up my
Your
shot
turn.
here. Um, okay. Well, let's see if I can kick this down to the right. Not hard enough.
Oh,
I'm just happy it went the right direction. The one I decided to
when did
go
you?
with for a monthly subscription was the Gemini 2.5.
Oh yeah, Gemini.
Yep.
That's Microsoft, right?
I think it's Google.
That's Google. Okay.
And that's twofold because I use Google Drive, so that also gives me more storage in Drive. But most importantly, it can output enough code in a single output, like 700 or 800 lines at a time.
Okay. I've been using like Chat Ninja, which
Mm.
basically has all the or Ninja AI is called Ninja AI.
So you get Advanced
You get all
2.5. That's nice. And Claude.
you get Claude 3.7.
Yep.
But there's some things I don't like about it. Like if you upload a photo, you can't. It only has one for that. It doesn't. I can't choose which one
Gotcha.
I want.
Hmm.
So there's that.
Well, I think
And
Chat GPT was the same way. It's only got the one mode. That's who I had make the little images that float down around the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna change that
yeah,
timer. I just don't want
Chat
to miss a shot.
GDP is really good at images now.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's not that I won't use the other ones. Let me change this timer.
You really can put text that you want in the background of the right now the background if you want the background.
Nice. Okay, went down to 11 seconds between instead of 30 something, so they should come faster. All right. Uh-oh. Made it past. Didn't know if I would. Okay. But I think it's a good result for a month's worth of work. Oh, nope.
Did you finish it yesterday or?
I got it usable yesterday. I mean, the main concept has been done for a while. The hardest, you can't see it with what's displayed here, but the panels, they look like vertical, three vertical panels and then one hidden behind another, um, to make them draggable. That was actually the biggest problem. And resizable. And that's all control panel stuff, which is where all the settings are for, let's see, random animations, random fonts. I mean, you could choose a single font if you'd rather have that. I mean, it's highly customizable. You can exclude some critters from these random choices. So let's say you were a YouTuber and, oh, doggone it, and you got a sponsorship. You could run them as a custom phrase at the bottom, or you could have their logo as the only critter that runs across the bottom.
I just saw your cat.
That chase animation there, that's it takes a user that has chatted and it'll chase their name across the screen. It's a random chance to happen.
It's very cool. I think you did a good job.
Thanks. It's unique. I'll give it that. And it does something that tons of other programs charge you for. The multi-streaming and the custom animations and that kind of stuff. And so I'm very pleased not having to pay for that monthly. Not to mention that there's text to speech, which is the whole reason it started.
Get mine working the chat GPT. I had to pay for their API. I put $10 in. I've used $2 so far. But that's like 400
So that's so you get,
that I sent. I think.
oh, images. Okay. I wondered if it was tokens.
No, it's token. You get this weird system. I don't understand it how it works.
Well,
Depending on the size of the image, you use so many tokens.
yes. Are you familiar with tokens in code?
No.
So, like, it has to do with, like, things that get linked. You know, the funny colors that you see in the code?
Yes.
That certain certain things in that code would be a token. Anything that has to be interacted with and formatted, and it's just, there's no way to know how many tokens one line has, unless you're just super familiar with code. So it's unfortunate. But these AIs can only output so many tokens at a time. And that's how they, nope. And that's how they determine when your usage is your
Yeah.
token usage.
Basically, what I did in my app is at first I hard coded my API key in there,
Mm-hmm.
but then I decided if I ever wanted to like have other people try it out,
Yeah, you don't
that
want them using your key.
Your turn.
yeah, so you, I have a settings now menu now where people can put in their API key.
Yep.
ChatGPT. Uh,
That's what I've done with with this code. It's just using a YouTube API key. But if I were ever to distribute it, it's not hard coded. I had to enter it manually. It's not really you're supposed to use O authorization. They're shocking. I won one. um,
Next rack. Your
but I
opponent is
didn't
breaking.
want I didn't want anybody else that tried it using my API key because eventually it'll cost you money.
yes, I put $10 so far in, and it's costing me just for all the tests I did about
Yeah.
$2.
The hosting that I do for the critters that you see that run at the bottom of the screen, that's what I call them as
Yeah.
critters. Um, that's that's done by Cloudinary, and it's free to use. But it's another instance where I wouldn't want to distribute this code with that attached. The user can set up their own Cloudinary and input their own, but I don't want them using mine. And it's kind of the same thing for the YouTube. They can set up their own API. It's a little bit of trouble to do it initially, but once it's done, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with it.
One other problem I think is Google sees it as a virus.
Oh,
I think it's because like it accesses it asks well first it asks you permission to access computers, and then it doesn't
yes.
accept that,
And is it
and
a
then
web? Is it a web application?
well it sends that your whatever photos you take with the thing to ChatGPT.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah.
So I think it's people can say like, well, maybe it's stealing your information or something.
I had to work around a lot of technicalities as far as web scraping and
Your
that kind of
turn.
stuff. I didn't want to use anything that was going to violate any terms of service. So coming up with the solution was a challenge. And even using the API key, it's a gray area. It's not exactly illegal, but it's not really best practice either. But as an accessibility tool, it was it was a very frustrating point of interest that as a sighted user, you can go through and just casually watch any chat that you wanted to that's going on. But if you need TTS in order to lurk around on somebody's chat, you have to sign in and be a registered user. And I mean, it's not really a big deal, but it's the principle of the thing. It's like, why do you have to have my name when you don't have to have somebody else's? I don't know if this will go in the side or not. No, not with that shot.
I'm
And
telling you, I'm
it's,
not done with this
I really like
so
the
I,
the thing that you showed. I I can see so many uses for that in AI or in Meta AI. If Meta AI were to adopt it, I mean,
Well, I think they're going to like once Google releases their headset,
Your turn.
Google and Samsung headset.
yeah,
If they want to compete with that, they need to start having access to what you're seeing digitally as well,
yes.
not just your passive.
And part of me wonders if they're holding off on showing what all it can do until those things release, so they can say, "Yeah, but we can do this." You know what I mean? Nope.
Yeah, Google is supposed to release pretty soon their headset and then their glasses.
I think the glasses are really going to be the up and coming thing.
They're supposed to take over your phones eventually. People are going to be wearing glasses instead of having be looking at their phones all the time.
That would surprise me only because you need your vision to see everything else. I mean, I know augmented reality and that kind of stuff, but that's what would make me nervous about it being on a phone. But I guess it's better to actually see what you're looking at along with what is virtual than to be looking down and not up at all.
Your turn.
Hmm. Okay.
I really hope you don't save up enough money to buy the Google one. But I don't even know how much it's going to be. It could be like $3,000 or $4,000. I don't know for that for sure.
Yeah, me neither.
$1,000, $1,000 maybe. You're going to get saved up for that.
Oh, nuts. I,
Because
I'd be interested in the Ray Bans, but I looked them up yesterday and I was like, no, I can't really swing that right now either.
I got the Ray-Bans, but I don't use them that often. I use them mostly just to listen to music.
Oh, really? Okay. So the visual part of it isn't that helpful as far as seeing screens and that kind of stuff. Maybe yeah.
Well, there's no, you don't see, it's all audio.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay,
The next ones that are coming out are going to have a screen in
gotcha.
the display.
Yeah.
Those ones are going to be about $1,000.
Oh, I'm sure. I would think those would be the ones that would like integrate with your wearable tech, like your Google Ring or your watch or whatever.
Fault.
Webzones don't know.
Well, thanks for the help.
I should put on
I can use it.
those reminders. Tells you which calls are yours.
Oh. Hmm. Well, good luck getting your ball out of there. Good luck for me getting my ball out of there. Oh, good try. It almost came back and hit it loose.
I thought it would. It didn't. Now I'm sort of stuck. Okay, I'll have to 15 and then cross. Alright. No, crossbar.
Close. Very close.
Your turn.
Well, you broke it loose, so that's good. I'd rather have made it, believe me. But it did block it, yes. Nice.
Oh no.
Your
All
turn.
right. Well,
Turn this off.
stop. Stop. Don't sit on the rail. Nuts. Okay. Well, that changes things. Oh, dang it. Well, at least it's not an easy shot. It's not a gimme. It's totally doable, but it's not a gimme. Good try.
Your turn.
So, how's your tournament going? I know it was on
Actually,
hold.
not going very good. It's not going very good because someone is away.
Oh,
Gone
nuts.
away for a month,
Oh,
and the other people are not playing that much. The last game was like 3 or 4 days ago. Oops.
so it's kind of held up by that one person that's not.
Sort of, but there's other people that could be playing that they're not playing either. I should get on their cases, but damn.
Your turn.
Oops.
I figured because no matter what, it's gonna go another month.
Yes.
Guys away, that why get on people's cases right now?
Maybe that's what they're thinking too. Gosh. Oh, wow. I got so lucky there.
No, I'm not seeing any work.
Well, thankfully
Fault.
that is not in the kitchen.
You can put it anywhere, right?
Oh, that's true. I always play kitchen rules. I don't know why. I think so. Yeah, but now I got to deal with. I can't cut it or I'll hit your 8 in. So I'm going to have to try to bank it back down here. There you go. You should have it this time. There we go. 1 to
Next
1.
rat. You are breaking.
1 to 1. That's not a bad break. Yeah. I didn't put it off to the side or anything, so I'm kind of glad to see this because there's some weird
Your turn.
display like right at the bottom of the screen here. I don't know what that is. I didn't notice it in my Yeah, on my small screen, I couldn't see it. Clean that up, I guess, is what I need to do. Uh-oh. Well, that did absolutely nothing for anybody. No good for nobody. Okay.
Your turn.
That's part of the chugga chugga. Well, now I have a little bit more options. Didn't do myself very many favors there. Maybe I can go down table. What's that? Oh, it's a random chance. Oh, I leveled up.
Oh,
Woohoo! Go away. There we go.
there's my alarm.
Good timing.
5 minutes before.
All right. Well, that's one of my better starts to a game. Are you feeling better? Has your blood sugar stabilized any?
I don't feel any different.
Oh,
I work really hard and I just get really tired.
nice shot. Oh, twofer.
Maybe I can get cranky. I don't know. That's other people.
My friend, she gets super tired too. When it spikes.
And I've been very tired lately. Like not right now, but like this afternoon, I wanted to work on some of my stuff. I just kept falling asleep.
I hate when that happens. And I've had, for whatever reason, springtime always screws up my sleep schedule. I actually got a decent night's sleep last night. Now, granted, I have been distracted with this code, but um, it is typical of me to have springtime issues with sleeping.
Did you get
Your turn.
sorted out? Was it your air conditioning?
Yes. Yes, thankfully. It was melting the fuses. The fuses were getting melted. Um, so once they replaced it with a proper fuse that could handle the capacity, it was good. It didn't have to replace the whole panel, which was going to be the expensive bit. So it worked out as well as it could have.
It did say now playing Borderlands right now.
Oh, oops. I forgot to change that. I can change that here in a minute. I'll do that now. There we go. I should fix it.
Next rack, your opponent is breaking.
That was quick. That was a quick win for you.
Fault.
So it's open. Stripe fell and a solid fell. Okay. Oh, nuts. Okay. If you were to use something like this and you had a tournament going with these custom phrases that you can change during the event, you know, you don't have to shut down and restart. You could keep score for people, like a live score thing.
If we do, especially do one of those tournaments at the same day,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Then anybody watching could keep track of the score just by watching the ticker. The only thing is,
Your turn.
anybody that wanted to you'd have to make it a custom phrase probably, because chat will override the critters and the phrasing. And it's on a different system, the custom phrases. I'd have you test it, but you can't see the result on screen yet. But I have a little kitty chasing a yarn ball as a custom animation. It's really cute. No, you haven't seen it yet? Because it's not in the live version. Hello, Traveler. That's a Borderlands thing.
Okay.
I've got a few phrases just from video games, trying to think of just things to have in there.
I tried the new Ghost Town trial.
Yeah? What'd you think?
Not bad.
I just saw that today when I was looking through the quest menus, the storefronts stuff. They said, hey, this is new. I'm shocked I made that. I'm not unhappy, but I'm shocked.
That was a nice shot.
Okay. I didn't expect anything to go through on that one.
Your turn.
Might be tough.
Wowza. Maybe it'll kiss. Oh! It did not.
Fault.
Nice.
No.
Oh, you did touch it though.
Your turn.
Shoot. Can't go at it from an angle because my path is pretty blocked up. Oh. Get on down there. Get on down there. Touch it. Doggone it.
Fault.
Oh, I'm gonna try the combo.
Nice.
It's a bit dangerous. I'm gonna try to break those up. I think. Oh no, no. Get this one first.
Oh,
Okay.
good job.
See if I can break that up.
Well done.
Oh.
You broke the 8 apart, so I mean that's
Yeah.
it's a lot safer for both of us.
Okay, let's try the 2 here. No.
You hit it. That's impressive.
Your turn.
Just that you didn't fault on it. That's awesome. I'm probably going to scratch here. Yep. Ah, I could have at least made it. If I was going to scratch it, I could have at least made it.
Fault.
Darn it.
Did you see that?
I did.
It was weird. To be across. Good games.
Yes,
You
good
lose.
games. That was impressive. I got close. I think that's the closest I've gotten to winning one of these.
This is the first one, and both other games were pretty close.
I won a game. So I'll take it. That's the first time we've had the best of 3 where it's actually gone to 4 games. Eventually we'll get to 5. All right. I smell dinner. So
Okay.
I think I'm going to head out. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the games.
Sure.
Touch.
Yes, absolutely. If I get this into a distributable form, do you want a copy of it?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna, like I said, I'm right now. I'm just on YouTube right now, really. But eventually, I like to do them all.
Well, you're I saw that you're on a Moonbeam account, so you can stream there
Yeah, I
too.
just haven't used it. I haven't been on there yet.
Yeah.
I mean, like I signed up, but I should be trying to use it, and I will eventually.
Sure. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Everybody's starting off on the same foot on that platform, which is kind of nice. Um,
Yeah.
and then Twitch is super easy to stream to
Okay.
because you just have to put in your channel name. That's it.
Okay.
So it's Twitch is really easy. Uh, so um, anyway, I'll see you next week, and I will definitely keep in
Okay.
touch. I want to keep an eye on what you're doing with yours, because that's
Yeah.
would be especially
Well,
beneficial for
eventually,
me.
I'm done. I'm done with my two projects that I did, like my website and my like the Voyagers website
Yeah,
and the and that chat GTP thing. I just couldn't get interactions, back and forth interactions that I wanted. Uh, I just couldn't get the speech recognition to work, so I gave up. Basically, you can just put a custom prompt in now,
I gotcha.
and so like if I wanted to like tell me be a pool coach, just tell it beforehand the picture that I'm gonna send. You know, just tell me what balls to make in what order,
Hmm.
and it'll do that.
You could almost make a. From what you're telling me, it seems like you could almost make something that would be like a game of Twister, but for pool with an unregulated game. Did you have Twister when you were a kid?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So like if you had a random AI tell you, okay, well, of the balls that are left, hit the two, and
Okay.
maybe the two is open, or maybe it's not, and you have to really do some convoluted things in order to hit the two.
That's what it was like at first. Like it's supposed like to give you the balls that you can do in order.
Yeah,
Like the best ones you can do. Like that's what I was trying to
yeah.
get at. Like what you're saying is kind of neat too. Like I could have
It's like a
I
challenge.
could have kept it the way it was,
Could have kept the spaghetti mode. Yeah.
because the way I had it at first, I didn't explain which balls were which, what
Right.
colors. So I didn't really know it, and it just sometimes it would tell me just hit the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that order. But other times it would just give me random balls. I didn't understand.
Well, if you still have a copy of your original code, then you could spin that off as a separate file and say this is your challenge mode. How far can you get, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I do have a copy. I kept overwriting, which is bad.
Should always keep one good copy somewhere. No, I kept mine just for just in case, just to prove ownership. Really, this is when I started it. This is the progression of it. But that's just me. It's a lot.
What happened to me is the uh, my room cleaner app that I wanted to make.
Hmm.
I screwed it up on my last one, and then I couldn't go back, and now it's all screwed up. But it wasn't working anyways. I never got it working like to a working state. But now it's really screwed up. Like
Your AI might remember the old code. You can ask it if it still
well, it
knows
has
it.
it has it it has it all in there, but it's going to be like a lot of work because it's not just one file. I have to replace like a whole bunch of files. Like I could redo it again. Like I have
Gotcha.
everything that the AI says, but
Right.
it's just going to take me forever. Like because you're using Unity, it's
Yeah.
a lot harder using Unity than just using the Android Studio that I was working with. I'll just screenshot not Optimizer, screenshot Android.
Gotcha. I haven't done anything with the MetaQuest code, so you're speaking Greek to
Yeah,
me, but I understand what you're trying to tell me. Um, so you have folders and subfolders and
yeah,
like a broken down modular file.
yes.
Um, Now I understand why it's
That I
trouble.
would have to change.
For this program, I had to use just a single HTML. I tried modular and then figured out I can't run modular by itself in a web file. Unless it's going to be a desktop app, it has to be a single file. Now, granted, most of them are not over 3,500 lines long, but
Yeah.
it does a good job and it's pretty lightweight. So hopefully I can get it. It'd be nice if I could get it working for mobile, but it hasn't. It's just not happy. The way mobile browsers work, they turn them. It's the same problem I had with trying to get the audio to work with this, is that background applications, their priority level sinks immediately. So whatever's in the foreground, meaning whatever you're trying to stream, is going to take precedence over anything in the background. So the TTS functions won't want to work, the animations won't want to work. It's going to shut everything down because mobile is very different with how the priorities work. So that's
Just like when I had a problem with my Quest screenshot analyzer, that when I was in like an app like this, I couldn't take over the microphone and
right.
talk to the thing because this app would be using the microphone.
Yep.
So I couldn't talk to it.
The routing and kind of a pass through situation, and yeah, it gets tricky.
So
I mean, and the only reason I know about that stuff is just from doing today obviously I'm on the laptop doing my live streaming, but usually when I use the phone, it's why I have several different things to handle audio while I'm live streaming. Remember, my phone being at a certain distance was causing tunnel vision and that kind of thing. And even still, I had to use earbuds that had a microphone in them in order to broadcast through my earbuds, and routing that through my phone was a special required me to get another application to run in the background with it so that it could handle the routing for it's really complicated on mobile. Mobile's a pain in the ass is what I figured out. It's not as simple. So, but anyway,
I'm happy with what I got.
I am super impressed with what you have going on, and the fact that you're coding from Meta is really impressive. Are you using like the the Meta developer portal and that kind of stuff?
I'm just using it because it's just Android Studio.
Android, nice.
Just side loading it's just like side loading an APK on.
That's awesome. Well, if you need a tester for that, let me know, because I'll put it on my headset and test it out.
I just gotta warn you, it thinks it's a virus, not your headset, but I have it on Google Drive right now.
Right.
And when I click download, it says you're downloading a virus. Be careful.
Oh, so it actually says it's a virus.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put it on my Quest 2. We'll see. We'll see.
But I can give it to you. I can also give you my API key to get it to work. It's just that don't overuse it. Like,
No.
I use 400. I use
Which
400 right now pictures, and it costs $2.
okay, so
I need a tester.
so every time you snap an image, it uses part of your allotment.
Probably like 2 cents or something.
So you don't get X amount of pictures per day or whatever?
No, it's I have $10 in my account.
Gotcha. I'm not going to do that to you.
I wouldn't mind having a tester. That's the thing. And so yeah, just to tell me what I could do differently, maybe, or something.
Right.
And I can only think like the apps that I use, what would be useful for, like my Moonbeam, and I didn't know what else to do.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can definitely go into some games that I have trouble seeing in and see what it can pick up for me.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Right now, the default, it just says describe image, but you can say, like in your game, you can say, well, I'm at this part.
Right.
I'm having trouble seeing this or something.
Right.
It can tell you where it is or something.
Okay. So is the idea that I would want to give a good prompt to it before I snap the picture so it knows exactly what it is I want from the description. Okay.
Otherwise, it would just describe the image.
Right. Gotcha. So if I ask for something specific. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I can do that. And I've worked with
Okay.
AI enough to
I'll send
know.
you a link.
Okay.
I'll send you a link to it. Right now, it's on my Google Drive. I just have to send you a share link or something.
Send me yeah, I will send you I will put in our message thing here, just I would want it deleted after. um well, I don't know if we need to delete it or not. I would just never want it on screen accidentally. But I'll send you my information for what my Google Drive is, and then we can
Okay.
do a shared Google Drive thing.
I could just send you a shared link or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Somebody with the link can open this or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work. And I can do the same thing for you with this app.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Can
I'll
I
take,
customize the images
yes.
on it too? Oh, that's cool.
As a matter of fact, I would prefer that you did.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
link that I send you won't have any of the images. You can still put in
Okay.
phrases, but I'm going to take the images out where I send it, and I'll just put in comments that say your URLs go here, and then you can fill in your URLs yourself. If you want to use, do you have an image thing already, or do you want to use Cloudinary or?
I don't know any of this stuff.
Okay, I'll let you know what Cloudinary is, and it's free and up to a certain amount, but these images hardly take up anything. So I'm not even at 2% with all the testing that I've done with it. I haven't even used 2% of my allotment for, and then it turns
Okay.
over. So it could be free forever as long as you don't have, as long as it's not pinging constantly for hours, you should be good.
Okay.
And video, obviously, if you have like a GIF or a video, it's going to take up more
Yeah.
than just the static images. But
Okay.
the phrases, they don't go through Cloudinary. The phrase is just a phrase, so you're not doing anything extra with that. And you can run the phrases independently of the images. You'll
Okay.
see when you get it. I'll send you the code, and if you need more explanation on how to set stuff up, I can walk you through that too. Just realize
Okay.
it's in alpha. It
Okay.
looks good, but it may not be completely perfect right now.
Yeah, I wonder what it's trying to say. It's like it says something and it says file.
Yes, that's the
And it's
bottom.
like
Here, I can move that. I know exactly what it is. It's the bottom of my recovery panel. Bloop.
okay. Okay. Cool.
Is it
I'll
gone
see
now?
that later on tonight.
No,
No,
it's
it's
still
still
there,
there.
huh? Let me move it. Whoop. Gone now?
No. Oh, no, it went away. Oh, now it's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really neat. That's really neat.
I mean, I would show you the whole thing, but I don't want to put it on screen. There's too much
Okay.
risk for exposing a code. But yeah, all these animations and stuff, those are just basic web accessible animations. So, um, whatever I could do for free, I did.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
That's really neat. I'm gonna try it.
I'll send you that code tonight,
Okay.
and then we can go over instructions back and forth if you need instructions.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
see you later.
Because okay. I'll see you. Bye.
I have no problem giving instructions for what you need.
Okay. You might. I might need to set up when you. It's gonna ask you for a lot of permissions.
Okay.
Like permission to use folder. It used to ask for like permissions, but it should no longer ask for that if I took that off.
Is it setting up inside the headset?
Yeah.
Oh, so is it easy to see where it is I'll need to click?
I don't know. It might be a little bit hard. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I will let you know.
For me, it's okay.
Right. Right. Okay.
I'll help you.
Whoops. Sorry. Okay. I think I heard you'll say that you'll help me, so I appreciate that. Okay. Shut down.